Stone of the Tower Queen. As you can see, I'm in soul form. This, of course, means anytime I die, I don't have to worry about the world tendency lowering. In other words, going towards black. I say lowering, but it's... Yeah, your world tendency can either go towards white or towards black. I'm going to be opening all of these cells, at least the ones I'm able to do on this playthrough. No, you probably don't. You don't really need to. Well, you can see this Cthulhu-looking squid guy. He really can't touch me. It's scary, of course, but... And you got these poor saps. I just don't want any distractions. Everything's locked. Alright, so now he's gonna come after me. I tend to do a stealth attack on him. Let's see if he can spot me back here. Nope. So you just slowly walk and throw a couple fireballs. He's gone. You'll hear someone crying out for help, of course. That's Lord Riddell. Now, one of the pure white world tendency quests will be finding the key to Lord Riddell's cell. But again, your world tendency, I know I'm gonna annoy the heck out of you guys with that. And of course you gotta get this key. But anyway, you gotta get your world tendency to pure white to help Lord Riddell. And we'll see him in a bit. As far as what's in these cells, I'm gonna be picking up all the items, but as far as there being like a, you know, a real significant item, right off the top of my head, I can't remember anything that's, you know, really helpful to get. But, you know, being a completionist I am, and I wouldn't call myself 100% completionist, but I definitely like to explore and collect. But anyway, being the guy I am, I tend to open things and explore areas just because I can, even if it's not a significant item. Plus, it's for your benefit too, so you guys can see it and go, oh, well, that was a waste of time. Why did he decide to do that? Well, now you know, and you won't have to do it yourselves. But yeah, all these, like I said, all these cells I'm opening, most of them don't have anything in them. I mean, they're good places to hide, though, if you end up having an invader. But, of course, I'll be repeating this, too, that, you know, when you're in soul form, you don't have to worry about invaders. Like, yeah, there's a cost of reduced health. But at the cost of reduced health. But yeah, I don't have to worry about invaders sabotaging me. Those are Mercury Stone Shard. Now, Mercury Stones, I believe, are used to make poison weapons. Ooh, here we go. Gotcha. sucker. Once again, a lot of these cells don't contain anything. You have somebody here say, oh, try normal attack. Well, look at that, nothing. Not sure why people vote for that, but, you know. I get people want to just mess around. I know, I'm so cruel. Now the silver coronet as a magic user, very helpful. It boosts your magic points. I'm sorry, I guess it is magic points, yeah, because you have health points and you have magic points, right? But yeah, increases the magic spell usage. Over here, there's a few spear guys. I always forget it's the cell right next to it. And these guys will start poking at me. But I think I'll just leave them inside. I don't remember there being like I said, I don't remember there being any significant items. Oh, they're both dead. Yeah, nothing. And I'm sorry, you guys, if it's boring or if I'm going to certain routes that you're already familiar with. So please just fast forward to the portion you want it to. And again, please like or comment. That helps grow the channel. Thank you. The song you hear echoing through the prison here is actually, oh, I don't know if they even give her a name. The matron. She's like a lady from a noble family. Anyway, she's just chilling in one of these cells here. You'll see her in a bit. Huh. That's a first. Never seen that guy down here. This is actually my third time playing through the game. But I've actually died quite a bit at this place. It's a bit tricky at some portions. And I really do. I hope this helps you guys avoid those pitfalls. So for example, this body up here, you need a bow. Like an actual bow. A few of these Iron Maidens actually have enemies inside them that'll poison you. I found that the poison on Demon Souls is actually not that bad. It's not like, you know, Dark Souls 3, for example, where if you get poisoned, it really does seem to, you know, suck your life down. But on this game, you know, bleeding too. Like, I remember on Dark Souls 3, bleeding would just, you know, take a third of your health. Like, it was devastating, you know? But I haven't seen that on this game. I don't know if it's just my character build was just resilient to it, or there's just not much to worry about. I got some armor there. It's actually not very good. My starting armor is better than the black garb. I'm just waiting for another squid-faced fool. Now in here, there is a guy that will poison me. But this is the reason I came over this way, is for this key. I'm trying to remember if there's any significant items. Careful for this pitfall, of course. I have fallen for those more than I'd like to admit. I guess I could open it so at least you guys can see what happens. Yeah, see, I'm poisoned. And as I was saying earlier, look how slowly it drains my health, right? Now, because I'm a low level, it's actually something you gotta be careful of. And you just take one of those Noble's Lotus and you're good. I'll move on. But yeah, when you have a good amount of vitality, the poison's almost nothing to worry about. And here I believe there's some guys that will attack me. Yeah. I'm just getting these guys done so I can collect some items. And then right over here is our friend, another Squidward, I guess I can start calling him. And again, in the beginning of the game like this, it's very critical to avoid confronting guys like this head on. Because these squid face guys will actually shoot a green, like, electric orb at you, and it paralyzes you. And then they come up to you and use their tentacles and basically give you a kiss of death that kills you in one hit. So it's not, well, what's the word? It's not something you want to do. Well, thank God I dodged it. But you saw how close that was, though, right? I mean, that was almost my death already. Now let's see here. I think he's... So again, I just do a little bit of stealth, a little bit of patience, and then I nail him with my fireballs. Yep, there he is. Alright, so I'll close in on him. Awesome. And there's our singer.
You're still intact, aren't you? Where do you call home? Dear me, I shouldn't pry. Oh, perhaps you'd like something from my collection. I've known better days. I was once the wife of nobility, and I have some nice things to show for it.
Now at this time, because I'm so low on souls and I'm so low on levels, I don't really want to spend any money. Although, yeah, I'll just buy a few of these. I'll go with 4.
Thank you. Now I can stay here for a little while longer.
I don't know why you'd want to stay here. Alright. I know the name is Prison of Hope, but I don't get it. And of course there's another body hanging from the ceiling, but you'll need a bow to get down. Now in here, these 3 Iron Maidens are got plenty of good items. The Ring of Magical Sharpness, definitely one of my favorite items. It boosts the magical damage you do by 20%. However, you also receive 20% more damage, so it's a risk. But I'm gonna put that on. No more Providential Ring. Now, this is also another poison guy. In fact, let me check. Do I have a counteracting poison? No, I don't. So I'm gonna leave it alone. But just so you know, there is another poison dredgling in there. Going down. Now, remember where this corpse is, because this is a very significant character. I'll be showing you here in a bit. Oh, there's another corpse that I need to shoot down. This cell right here. Now it's locked. That is Sage Freck. Or Freak. He is the... Well, I'm sorry. He's actually one of 3 different guys that give you magic spells. Now the thing about this game, that's another huge thing to note on this game actually, versus the other Souls games, is if you want to change spells, you literally gotta go to an NPC to do it, like Sage Freak. And if you want to learn spells, well, just like the other games too, you have to talk to these NPCs. But yeah, so it's very important. If you don't have Sage Freak, it would take much longer before you could actually learn spells or equip different spells. Because basically you're stuck with the spells you have until an NPC arrives at the Nexus to help you with changing your spells. Now another thing to note too is I believe you need 10 intelligence. So you look at my character stats. Obviously I started out with 15 intelligence already because I'm a magician. But yeah, you'll need 10 faith, I think, and 10 intelligence for so 10 faith for the saint who does faith-based miracles, you know. And we'll get to Saint Urbain in a bit on another video. But yeah, you do need certain stat requirements in order for these NPCs to, you know, even acknowledge you, basically. Like to even say, "Oh yeah, hi, yeah, let's do some business." So there I got a crossbow, but unfortunately I can't use it for the bodies that hang in the air. I mean, you can, but you can't actually aim with them, which I always thought was kind of weird, because even though all the other Soul games you can. But yeah. Let's give this guy the old 1-2. There's a guy in here. Nothing else. So on pure Black World Tendency, again, the World Tendency, Black World Tendency at pure Black, this guy, Lord Riddell, will show up outside of his cell as a Black Phantom.
Well, you are a sane one, are you not? My name is Rydell.
Rydell.
Please, liberate me from this jail. I have precious little time. I must retrieve an article from my corpse.
See, if you have white soul tendency, right? Well, it should be pure white.
As you can see, the only thing that remains of me is my soul. My corpse lies in another cell. I fancy it a fine, rotten mess by now. I've no interest in my corporeal flesh, but I left upon my person a keepsake of my late wife. I will soon fade into the beyond. My only wish is to do so near that token of my beloved. A retainer to the king once held the key to this cell. That foul pig with his gluttonous, swaying belly.
Now, I believe he's talking about a fat official, but the funny thing is, you never fight a fat official. So maybe that was on the original game? Yeah. But again, pure white world tendency you'll need for the Tower of Latria. And then there's another portion which I'll have to show in another video, of course. It's actually after this location called Upper Latria, where you actually find his key and you come back here. And with that key, not only can you open a cell, but there's like a whole nother section that you can explore. Alright, now there's this guy, this ball of flesh. Probably one of the freakiest characters in any Souls game. But if you just hug this left rail here, he can't hurt you. But honestly, I think it might kill me in one hit. Oh. I almost lost it there. Oh yeah, see? Damn it. Bye. You freak. So yeah, I'm opening all these cells. But again, it's not a super significant thing to do. There might be some achievement or something for it. I'm not 100% on the achievements for this game. It's amazing how these guys only give you like 3 souls. Like, what the heck you can do with 3 souls? There's not a single item that comes even close to that. Like maybe arrow? Silver bracelets, you're gonna want those for Sparkly the Crow. The fluted armor set is okay. And it's to each his own with the Souls games, right? I've heard some people refer to it as fashion Souls. Well, unfortunately with this game, there's really not as many choices as the other Souls games when it comes to weapons or for that matter, not much of a lot of the stuff. I mean, I'm biased. I'll say that Dark Souls 3 is much, got a lot more to offer. Like in terms of, you know, all the different mechanics, right? From the specialties you can use with all the different weapons to, you know, all the different armor sets, all the different NPCs and their little quests. I mean, but yeah, I'm not here to talk about that game, right? I'm here to talk about Demon Souls Remake. Let's see, there should be a... Oh, he already ran away. Crystal Lizard. Those crystal lizards are a lot more evasive on this game too. I mean, I'm not even in the vicinity really, and it starts running. And of course, just like in other Souls games, they'll end up disappearing until you reload the area. Yeah, just going through. Anyone here? Hello? Hello? No key. Be very careful right here. I don't know how many times I fell in that hole. That hole specifically, I think I died at 3 times. What's bad is it was 2 times in a row. And then another time when I was just rushing through. So yeah, you gotta be careful where you step in this level. I say that's another thing about the Souls games, man. It's notorious for those pitfalls. Just about every one of them. I can't think of a single Souls game where there's not like a, you know, some secret hole that's just waiting to crumble underneath you and you die. So up here, I was saying the key for Lord Rydell's cell. You go up here, and it's right here. So not only can you flee Lord Rydell, you can come up here and explore some more. And I'm trying to remember what ring it is. There's a ring or an armor set. I don't remember which it was. That's up there. Oh, let's see. Okay. Now this thing is nasty. If you think you're Indiana Jones, you know, you can actually attempt to dodge this thing and still, you know, survive, right? And make it to the back side of it where you can deactivate it. But in my case, we're just going to do this. Now, just down here, just got to slowly approach it. There's a stone of ephemeral eyes. Huh. Oh, there we go. I'm like, what's going on? So sometimes you have to hold the run, other times you don't. Like right there, I didn't have to hold it. But I got the warden's key off that corpse right where those arrows were shooting. And then I'll go back up here. I need to go up where these two halls are. Now, you can go in either direction, of course. They go to the same place. Well, what's going on here is there's two squid-faced punks, two Squidwards. They're gonna be lurking about. Lurking, yes. Lurking is a good word for them. So I just stay here behind this this coffin. And it looks like he's going back now. Yeah, he is. I gotta approach this area silently because there's another one right around this corner. And I believe that's all the Squidwards I'll be fighting today. I believe there's an item, yeah, right here. And I'll go around to the other side. Startled me for a second. I could hear there was like this whistling noise that they make. And I just heard it now. Or is it just the body? Anyway. Oh, you know what? I forgot about another item. Whoops. Actually, a couple items. Right down here where I was fighting the ball of flesh, or I don't know what they're called. I was so occupied with telling you about that other place, I didn't come down here. So yeah, we're just right over here. Just take a step down here. And then run all the way to the edge. And there's a Mercury Rapier. And of course you saw another item over there. I'll be grabbing that. Just a second. So remember, pitfall on that right side. That far side. Go ahead and just run your heart out on this side, no big deal. Behind all this crap, all this junk, there's a few things. Over here. Trying to remember what it is. An S-stock, which is like a rapier, I believe. Again, I don't, a lot of these weapons I never use. And then a Moonlight Stone Shard, which those are the shards, the Moonlight Stone Shards, are fairly easy to acquire when you get to the Shrine of Storm, not the Shrine of Storms, but I think it's called the Lord's Path. Because there's a particular enemy that drops a lot of them. And I mentioned the Moonlight Stone Shards because that is what you use to upgrade Crescent weapons, which are magic regeneration type weapons. So for my fellow magic users, it's good to have those types of weapons. Whoops, wrong direction. You would think I never played this level or something, turning around so much. Let's see. So yeah, I don't remember, yeah, I don't think there's any other items around on this particular location. Yeah, there's just a bunch of boxes and junk you can blow up if you want. And then, here we go. First and foremost, I'm going to go right across right here just real quick. Because this is where I don't know what you want to call it. The Queen of Death. The Medusa arrow craziness shoots at you. But yeah, there's all sorts of good stuff here. All sorts of souls. The Clever Rat's Ring is very good for melee builds. When your HP reaches 30% or lower, it boosts your attack by, I don't know how much the percentage is, but I know it's at least 50% or higher. But again, you got to be at 30% health or lower, right? So it's a real gamble, but it's great for, again, those who love melee builds. The Morian Blade works in tandem with the Clever Rat's Ring. And if you're not familiar with it, the Morian Blade is a boss soul weapon that you get when you beat the giant, the Storm King, the giant stingray. So that basically does the same, that Morian Blade does the same thing as the Clever Rat's Ring. So when you have the Clever Rat's Ring and the Morian Blade, you get a huge boost to your damage. when you're at 30% or lower health. But again, that's not me. But for those of you who love that, I'm sure that's a great combo. So down here, there's nothing really except what's in this room here. The Silver Catalyst, which I'll be using from now on, and the Imperial Spy armor set, which I'll also be using. In fact, I'm going to go through and drop all these others off. So bear with me. Please bear with me. Of course, you can fast forward too. I know that some of this can get really monotonous and boring. I'll keep the silver bracelets because those are something you're going to not sell. Give to Sparkly the Crow. And I'm trying to remember what item he gives for, the crow gives for it, but I know it's nice. It's a really good item. Let's see. Send those. Why not? And then, oh, I won't need this for a while. These are incredibly good, though. It recovers 100% of your life. It's just that they're heavy. I won't be needing these for a while. In fact, you don't need anything to counteract Plague, really, except for the Path of Defilement. That's the only time. Yeah, I guess I could keep that. And then, that's it, really. I don't know why I got that. Okay. Now there's a particularly nasty, tough phantom that guards the path to the boss here. It's got a really nasty, powerful crossbow that will kill me at least almost in one hit. If I don't have full health, it will kill me. So I may die, and then I'll restart the video from that point. But yeah, it's in the beginning of the game, that's how it is, right? You run into these certain enemies where, I mean, later in the game, no big deal, but in the beginning, it's like, wow, this is, you know, this particular area is, it's kind of tough. Now, there is an item, I don't know if you saw it earlier, but there will be a gap here in this this railing where you can actually drop down. And I'm trying to remember what that is. I think it's just a soul. But first, and most importantly, before you go fight this boss, because the boss is just right down here at this gate, once I drop down below. Before you fight this boss, you gotta kill this NPC over here. If you don't, you're gonna be in a world of hurt because the boss will actually regenerate like 100% health.
What do you want? I am but a humble servant. I do not wish to interfere.
Sorry, you're lying.
To cause you trouble, I won't.
He's a liar. You and your voodoo magic. Also, this is an incredibly important key because you need this to free Sage Frake. The one I just grabbed there. We're going to go back to Sage Frake first. because we want to free him. Like I said earlier, he's incredibly helpful for the beginning of the game for spells. An absolute must for any magic user. And even if you're not much of a magic user, it's still nice if you want to just have 1 or 2 spells. That's my thing as I've played all these different Souls games. I've found that to have a balanced build is a lot better than if, say, you focused on just pure melee. And even just focusing purely on magic. Like, in the beginning of the game, I'm focusing mainly on magic, of course. But it just, I don't know how many times it's paid off to have, you know, a lot of health. And being able to wield, like, a better weapon, you know. You know, I may not be the best, you know, melee fighter or the magic user, but I'm definitely able to take on many different situations. Okay, yeah, he's just up here. Right here, see, there's that body again, right? Alright, the special key. It's funny how they call it a special key, too.
Magnificent. I never expected I might escape alive. My name is Frick. I am known as
Frick?
a sage. I thought to claim a demon's soul or two for the sake of my magic. But just look at me now. I have been enfeebled by my long imprisonment. But I can still move my legs, and I can make it back to the Nexus.
Nice.
I thank the stars that my confinement lasts no longer. I owe you my life.
Yeah, you do. And he also gives you, looks like a rapier. It's funny, when I hear the word stiletto, I think shoes. You know, women's shoes. Alright, now he's free. So he'll appear in the Nexus the next time I'm there. And that's it. So now we're on to the main entrance, where I told you about the Black Phantom there that's awaiting me. And the other thing about this Black Phantom is it's invisible until you get close to it. And my very first time playing, you know, here I am just walking along, and then boom, an arrow just blasts me. You know, just right down here, right? You're like, oh, hey, it looks clear, right? Looks like nothing's there. No. So we're gonna hug the side here. And then we'll hug this side over here. And then we're gonna approach. No, actually I should probably take another. Alright. Let's see if I can get on my first try. Oh, I just developed a new tactic. Wait for her to reload, and then attack her. Wow. Got a black eye stone. Oh, that's right. So the very first, Black Phantom you end up defeating, you actually get the black eye stone and use it to invade people. Now, when you use these, the blue eye stone and the black eye stone, you have to be in soul form. So the form I'm in right now, you have to be in. Alright, here it is. It's opening. Alright, this is called the Fool's Idol boss fight. Now let's see here. I'm gonna equip this. We won't worry. Well, yeah, we can have that too. I don't want that though. So where I'm going, I'm gonna need to boost my health quickly. In fact, yeah, I'm just gonna unequip that. In fact, let's do this. And again, please do just fast forward. I know this can get kind of monotonous to the portion you want to see. Alright, so here we go. I know, it's like, oh, I'm guessing that's Maiden Estrella. Looks exactly like her. That's another boss. But yeah, it's all a deception. This place is hellish. There's nothing holy about it whatsoever. Now, first and foremost, go straight towards her and just start pummeling on her, whether it's melee or what, I don't know. And then come over here behind these columns, because that's it. And just use patience. Oh, that's actually her. I didn't think that would actually be her. Because usually she's these guys are just distractions for my targeting. Ooh, yeah, that's her right there. So what you're looking for is the large soul ray is what it's called. And I can't target her right now. Which means I should probably be approaching from this side. Ooh. See how much damage that did? Yeah. Like I said though, I want to get rid of these guys. They're just distractions. Yeah, see, that's stupid. So wait. So about 3 shots. So she's gone. So I know it's not actually her, but I hit her because it's less projectiles. I'm just gonna give her like 10 seconds and she'll dissipate. So okay, she's way over there. So she'll turn around. But she'll disappear before. Well, no, she shot me once. Huh. She's still there, huh? There we go, she's gone. So I might be able to take her out this round, but I don't know. Grab this item real quick. Damn. There she is, she's right there. Yep. Boom, roasted, baby. Body restored. Tricks. Getting in my way. Worshipping a false idol. Don't you guys know idol worship is bad? Alright, let's see here. I already grabbed that item earlier, right? Okay, yeah. Now, over here, you'll have some gargoyles come and grab you. And it is, what's the word? It's kind of frightening when you don't first expect it. Because I was like, wait a minute, another boss fight. So sneak around to the side here and you can grab this first. It's a baby's nail. I don't remember why it's good though. Again, I don't really use it. But yeah, here come your buddies. Well, they're your buddies right now, but these guys aren't your friends later when you run into them. Now I'm gonna hurry up and run to the Archstone, because an invader most likely will come. Because invaders love coming here. And it's like right next to your Archstone. So here we go. There's the doll demon soul, and I'm out of here. Alright, did it on my first playthrough. Well, again, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And this is the Guys Game Vids. Alright, I'll see you in the next adventure.